On a Wednesday night, we've got baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. The Blue Jays look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Kevin Gausman will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Standing in to Oscar Hernandez, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the playoff picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now the O's have his terrific speed at first to contend with right out of the chute.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Stepping in now, Bo Brady, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left. He'll come home with it, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scored. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 52 for him thus far. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
Randall Grichuk.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Here's Justin Smoke now, and what a season he's having. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Throw won't get him. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Stepping in, Guillermo Gonzalez. He currently sits number 7 on plate in this situation. From the stretch. Liner in there for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Into the box, Crash McDonald. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 1 shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Ready now, Josh Donaldson. He currently sits 8th in the American League in home runs entering play. The pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, shortstop.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line toward right center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Scott Reed out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Ready now for Baltimore, Tommy Davis. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
On the ground to the right side. Travis has it. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though. That pass to baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats. Follow the game plan you guys worked on. And stay in the zone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Orioles nothing. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Puig is there, one away.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
So coming to the plate, Bo Brady. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Boy, D-Row, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
Standing in now, Devin Travis. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. (0-1). Here it comes. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Here's Chris Davis now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Rendell Grichuk. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Mancini has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. So digging in now, Justin Smoke hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. For 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Guillermo Gonzalez. He reached on a single in his first try. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
McDonald.
Now at the plate, Crash. McDonald, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Tapped out in front of home. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back for more at Oriole Park after. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Yonhervis Solarte. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. In now, Austin Hayes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And the changeup is way low that time. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brady is over. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Hayes is there, and he has it for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. Home run number 58 on the year, as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Miguel Castro answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we called on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. Digging in once again, Bo Brady. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Now batting, Devin Travis. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep into the bleachers and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting,
Here's Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk.
High in the air out to center field. Hayes is after it. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Here's Justin Smoke now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Stepping in now, crash. McDonald. Strike taken to throw. It's on the money, but dropped at second base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roy. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Fouled away. McDonald on third with 2 out. Popped him up. Davis on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, Tommy Davis back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, I think that to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on it.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Tommy Davis becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Count remains at 0-2. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. First offering on its way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Stope is there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Digging in, Bo Brady. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 33 on the year, as this lead got even wider. In now, Devin Travis.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Here's Chris Davis now. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. In now for the O's, Jonathan Stope, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. 7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Randall Grichuk. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short, hit hard. And safe at first, as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time, and we'll see how they want to score that. Ready for another chance? Justin Smoke. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Puig to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming forward, Toronto designated hitter Guillermo Gonzalez. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. but this will land out there just foul. Grichuk, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Oh and 1, here it comes. This is line to left. Mancini is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. At the plate, Crash. McDonald, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. Oh, beautiful dive. Got him. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. They'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Austin Hayes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. The Jays are out in front, 14-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Jason Aquino comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. Hayes patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in to Oscar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And there's a base hit on the line. The throw into second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Standing in now, Bo Brady. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. The throw home. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Devin Travis will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. And he keeps it up. 53 now on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Here's Justin Smoke now.
First baseman.
Line drive to center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box, Guillermo Gonzalez popped him up. Davis in foul ground. Into the stands, he got it. At the plate, crash. McDonald, he'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Oh man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Joe Kelly enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he drives a liner to right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as he puts it on the ground to third. He's got to hurry on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. All told. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Tommy Davis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Grichuk has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Iglesias. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Brady's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter. Once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting through that last out, but D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game without.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Orioles leave 1. And as you can see, they are way behind. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Teoscar Hernandez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes waits on it, makes the play, 1 away. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout as you get a look at our line score. It's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini is under this one. And there's the 2nd out of the inning. Devin Travis will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Maybe not as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm. And now is Yasiel Puig. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Popped him up. Smoke is there for it. 1 out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Fouled off.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And they remain well behind. At the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Now to the plate, Justin Smoke, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Stepping in now, Guillermo Gonzalez. Center field, calling for it, Hayes. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Davis has room in foul territory. 2 down. So striding forward now, Josh Donaldson. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Iglesias is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Austin Hayes the next to bat, starting things for his side in the ninth. They face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. He's set, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Travis is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Davis. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
21-0 the final tonight. Toronto are playing home run derby in this one as they combine for 8 homers in the game. Scott Reed earns a league-high 29th win and recorded 18 strikeouts along the way. Kevin Gossman allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to